What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. The Galactic Guardians Part 2 update launched yesterday. I didn't expect it to come this early in the week, but it is here and ready to go. So with that in mind, the Cyborg is now in the game. Let's take a run through the patch notes. The Cyborg's primary attack is with a canister, so you're going to be able to use those canister shot types. And it has a target marking feature. The secondary attack, or alternate fire, is going to be micro missiles. Marks enemies with targeting beacons on hit. With the primary attack, activating this ability launches homing micro missiles that seek out and strike all marked targets. You're going to see a little buff up underneath of the Cyborg's nameplate, and this is adaptive armor. This changes based on the state of the Cyborg. When the Cyborg is above 50% health, it's going to be a raw 10% hero damage and ability power boost. Below 50% health, the Cyborg is going to automatically regenerate health until they're fully healed. Once they're fully healed, it's going to swap back over to the hero damage and ability power boost. Now, as I shown in the teaser video, the Cyborg does have a built-in pet, so you can use 2 pets on this one. That is the Laser Drone Companion. A loyal drone follows you into battle, firing precision lasers at enemies, functions autonomously, and attacks targets in your line of sight. Now, this is going to scale off of hero damage or ability power, so you're going to get value out of your laser drone, no matter how you are building the character. You've got the Flamethrower, unleashes a stream of fire from the Cyborg's cannon arm, dealing area of effect fire damage and applying burn to all enemies hit, causing damage over time. The Singularity Bomb deploys a volatile gravity core that pulls in nearby enemies while dealing damage over time. After a short delay, it detonates, stunning all enemies within its blast radius. Drone Overdrive. You can kick your little laser drone companion into overdrive, temporarily overclocks your laser drone, significantly increasing its damage output and enabling it to fire explosive AoE rockets alongside its standard attacks. Then we got the Supernova. Fires a collapsing star that damages and slows enemies on impact. After a brief delay, it detonates in a fire explosion, dealing massive magical fire damage in a wide area. Now, the towers on this one, starting right off, we got the Drone Defense System. Spawns a drone that attacks enemies in a 360-degree zone. Think of this one like an aura. This one does have a few, or one incredible shard for it. We'll get into the shards here in a minute. Physical wall of plasma that blocks enemies' movement. The biometric scanner. Now, the biometric scanner with the shard, we will get into in a moment, is instantly the best utility defense in the game, without a doubt. Now, it is going to be locked to storm damage. However, it debuffs enemies. Sends out an electric pulse that scans enemies, dealing storm damage and causing all effective enemies to take increased damage. This causing all effective enemies to take increased damage is absolutely massive. You can actually shard this to increase that damage increase, which, like I said, in my opinion, it is going to instantly become, if not one of the best utility defenses in the entire game. And then the Plasma Defense System. Use it, y'all. Just use it. Of course, there is going to be a way to min-max this. However, this defense is super, super usable in its current form, just with generic shards. So use the Plasma Defense System. Those of you that play DDA know and love the power of the Plasma Defense System. What was our biggest complaint in DDA with the Plasma Defense System? We wanted it to shoot through walls. Well, guess what, y'all? This one shoots through walls. So you're going to want to use this defense. It is without a doubt going to be one of the easiest Ancient Power carry defenses to use in the entire game. And as far as farming up expeditions, this thing is just incredible. So get your Plasma Defense System in action. I'll be putting out lots of videos on it in the days to come. Hero shards. Let's take a look at what we've got. A lot of this is kind of as to be expected sort of things that come with any hero. Let's run through them though. Amplified Singularity increases the damage of Singularity Bomb. Cosmic Burst increases the explosion range and fall off of Supernova. Enhanced Protocols increases the effects of Drone Overdrive. Event Horizon increases the suction strength of Singularity Bomb and increases the stun time. Exponential Force. Primary attacks increase your homing missiles damage by a percentage, stacking up to 10 times. This one's another one, y'all. It is a no-brainer. If you're doing a hero damage build, think Crane Stance from the Monk. It's a similar type of thing, but very different, of course. This is going to be a must-use type thing. Extended Charge. Drone Overdrive duration increased. Ignition. Flamethrower and Supernova ignite enemies, making them take extra damage for 5 seconds. Now, remember, this Ignite is also going to remove Draconlord shields, or it should in theory. I haven't tested it yet anyway. But the main thing is it is putting that armor stripping on the enemy, making them take increased damage. Singularity Power increases the damage of Singularity Bomb, but no longer stuns when it explodes. Overclock Drone increases the damage of the Cyborg's companion pet. Stocked Flame increases damage of Flamethrower. Thermal Efficiency. Cost of all Cyborg's abilities is reduced. Type 3 Supernova increases the damage of Supernova. Virus. Chance on hit to virus the target, dealing a percentage of your hero damage stat as magical storm damage each second for 3 seconds. Virus enemies take 15% more damage and move 25% slower. On a hero damage build, in my opinion, this is another no-brainer. Just making the enemy move 25% slower, not even including the armor strip, is just absolutely huge. Water Cooler. Cool down your core. While Drone Overdrive is active, you are going to get a little relief to your heat. Now, jumping into defense shards. Now, there is a couple of very, very new type shards in the game for this one, and they're going to be very important to use. Chilling Pulse. The biometric scanner emits a chilling wave, making enemies move at percent speed when they are within the zone. Concussive Guard. Physical Wall has a percent chance to stun enemies on impact, leaving them immobilized for a time. Enhanced Reconnaissance. Here we go, y'all. Increases the defense range of the drone defense system and gains 100% tenacity. You get free tenacity by using this shard, and just like automation, you're going to get that 100% tenacity with 0 upgrades on it. So this one is huge. If you're going to use the drone defense system, you're going to want to use this shard because why not? You're getting more range out of it, and you're giving it 100% tenacity, which is enormous on anything that is an aura-type defense. Enhanced Scan. This, in my opinion, once again, I mentioned it above, this is going to make the biometric scanner absolutely ridiculous. So, causing enemies to take more damage while in its range. Absolutely huge, y'all. If you're using the biometric scanner, which you should be, use this shard, without a doubt. Stronghold. Increases the defense health of the physical wall by a percentage and gains 100% tenacity. Once again, we get free tenacity out of using this shard. This is a wall. Increasing its defense health is kind of a no-brainer. Giving it 100% tenacity at the same time is just enormous. Plasma Echo. This is very similar as other shards in the game, like Fire for Effect, for example. Your plasma defense has a percentage chance to attack twice. This one's going to be kind of a no-brainer, particularly if you get it gilded. It is going to be a powerhouse that you can add in. Static Charge. Plasma defense system has a percentage chance on hit to deal extra storm damage. Upgraded Targeting. Increases the number of targets for the drone defense system aura by 2, but does a percentage less damage. Now, we've only got 2 specific mods for the Cyborg. Overheat chip, a percentage flamethrower damage increase while overheating. So, if you're going to go ability power, you might want to check this one out. Chain detonator enables the physical wall to set off explosions at each node when a projectile passes through the chain, dealing a percentage of defense health. Now, this, I obviously I don't have it yet. I haven't tested it yet. The wording on it is a little bit suspect. Does this mean it has a torpedo like a reflect beam would that goes through? Or is this when a projectile is shot at it and it goes through the wall? So I'm not sure how this one works, but it might be worth checking out and definitely will need some more testing. There was a couple of bug fixes in this one. Fixed space wings and visor not working on Cyber Lavamancer. Fixed space visor not displaying on Anime Gunwitch. Reduced difficulty and shortened the tutorial sequence. Fixed incorrect head icons on the Hunter Galactic skin. Improved VFX for Tesla coils. Resolved issue preventing Buried Bastille from appearing in the Elemental Rumble list. Now, this concludes the Galactic Guardians update. This one is done. I know there's lots of mixed emotions on that one. As far as this hero, a lot of people are saying this is just like a variation of the EV. Man, I love this hero. Everything I'm seeing about this guy so far looks completely kick-ass to me. We're going to have to see what kind of DPS builds we can get out of it. But as far as the building aspect of this hero, I am going to be using this guy primarily for the immediate future, no doubt. Looks absolutely kick-ass. Now, after concluding the Galactic Guardians Part 2 update, it leads you to think, okay, what's to come next? Now, as I mentioned, a lot of people rightfully have pretty mixed emotions on this and the previous update, with them being split up, with them being a little bit smaller, not as much content or things to do. We got something big coming. Now, we're going to get the reveal of this on the 16th, which is Wednesday, a week from tomorrow, actually. And Payman is going to be live streaming over on the Chromatic Twitch channel. This is going to be a big live stream, y'all. I don't really have any details. Of course, they don't want to spoil things. And the info is going to dump on the 16th. But there is something big coming for Dungeon Defenders 2, and you 100% are going to want to watch that live stream. I'm going to be giving you all reminders throughout the course of the next week, because this one is big, y'all. It is big, and you're going to want to see what's coming. Now, of course, if you just can't make the live stream, I'll be doing a full rundown video of all of the news we get shortly after the stream ends. But mark your calendars, y'all. If you are available during daytime hours on a Wednesday, daytime hours in North America, that is, on a Wednesday, you're going to want to be here at this live stream without question. So let me know what you all think of the Cyborg down in the comments below. I personally am digging it, particularly defenses. Too soon to tell as far as a DPS build. However, I am liking what I see as far as the defenses go. So, once again, mark your calendars for the 16th, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy.